Hello guys, and welcome to this video. So here I'm going to share with you how you can get the most viral thumbnails and always use the best thumbnail on the platform, right, on YouTube, and kind of make the most out of your time, right, as a user on the platform. So I'm just calling YouTube, right, going through the platform, going through it, all right, and let's just say I like this. I like this thumbnail. I like the whole star followed here. So I would like to do something unique with it. I like to do something unique with it. So I've copied the link, right? And then bring it to a tool that I'll be using throughout this video, Thumbs AI, right? And it allows me to like do quite a number of things. So I'm logging in and I have the downloader over here. So that a free downloader that allows you to kind of make the most out of every nice video that you make. So you can usually get the whole thumbnail. The other tools that allow you to download thumbnails are on, but they have a downloader included. So you can decide to download single thumbnails. You can decide to download batches. You can decide to download thumbnails on the entire channel altogether. I think I've used all of these before. So, and then you just take one credit out of whatever credit you have here. So I come back over here, right? Recreate thumbnail. So this allows you to take a thumbnail that you enjoy and just turn it into something that you actually want to use. So I will take the thumbnail that I downloaded and bring it over here. I think I'd even downloaded it twice. All right, so maybe I want to use like Ghana is insane, right? And rather use a Ghana map over here. So that's what I want to modify. So I'll go like change. So you can use text to just modify it. So change Nigeria with Ghana and use a Ghanaian map fitting uh, fitting the thumbnail style. All right. So you can just add something like I'm just typing. That's all. So you don't really need to be even so accurate with your words over there. He has a tool that actually understand deeply um your vocabulary and will able to put whatever you are trying to say in a better way. You can actually correct it anytime. So rather than just scrolling on YouTube like I was doing browsing, right? Maybe if you have a topic in mind, something that you want to make a video about, you can just search for videos that have already been made in that particular space, right? And just pick one thumbnail that stands out for you that you want to model after. All right. So that's pretty much it. Here, sometimes I can just choose a template, right? I can have a template that I can follow. So when I click choose on template, this tool already has like a library of beautiful thumbnail, high conversion thumbnail that have been used so many times, that have driven so many views, right? That can also be used for you. So you have a lot to pick here. You don't always have to take a thumbnail from outside, right? And they have many categories: the gaming, genre, the memes, sports, cinematics, and anime, 3M and horror, right? They have quite a lot here, luxury and lifestyle, studio and creators. And the good thing about this is that they keep on updating, they keep on adding more. So you are sure that by the time you watch this, like you can make a lot out of the platform. But everything here is really like top notch. There are things that have been confirmed to be converting, and you are sure to get views out of it. These are for podcast users, right? So I could have used any of those, right? But this video is not to actually use any particular thumbnail, just picking thumbnail in general. But you can also come here and just use something as well. All right. So let me go back. All right. So let me go back. So here I can also add my face, right? So I have this is my natural face, but the tool also allows me to add special emotion, right? Special facial expressions. Shock, hype, angry, scream, right? So I don't have to take a picture of me angry to have an angry me thumbnail. I don't take a picture of me thanking to have a thanking me thumbnail. Think about going for a photo shoot, right? You have just one picture and you have to make all those facial expressions. I think that will not help. Right. So that's where you see the importance of these tools. So I already work on a happy me, smiling. I work on an angry me out there. This is my normal image. But for this very thumbnail, I'm not using my own picture. I just want rather than Nigeria having Ghana here and rather than maybe this Nigerian map, right? I rather want to have a Ghanaian map right there. All right, and then choose style and clone. So this is the style of the thumbnail, like how it's going to feel, the text, the layout, the filters, all right? So how are they going to feel? We have the 3D pop-up, we have the action, we have the glow halo, we have the global text, a different style, right? Things that have actually been working. Then we also have the magic arrow style as well. But I'm not going with any of them. I just want to make a quick change on that thumbnail and use it. Then if I want, I can have many variations. Right. For best quality, I always pick one. I think that's what gives me the best variation or the best works. So I'll just start with one. So it's now processing. Right. So you can see, I mean, the time that it's taking for me tells me look that like it's definitely cooking something good. So let me just see what we have over here. Beautiful. Right. So this is what we call an intelligent tool, right? In the sense that one thing I was intentionally trying to see is whether it was going to give me the accurate Ghana map or it just try to give me again Nigerian map. But as you can see, it changed the Nigeria here to Ghana. It actually gave me a Ghana map, right over here. So you actually understand if you can check the Ghana map, see that's exactly what you see. And then the Nigerian map, right? So it was Nigeria. So I have now Ghana over there. All right, so you can just pick the whole idea behind this is that there is no thumbnail that you cannot replicate. And I did all this in less than 5 minutes. There's no thumbnail that you can see online that you cannot replicate on your channel with that particular tool. It makes everything so easy for you, right? And so let me pick again another thumbnail. Now let me work with something that has my face or something that will have my face. All right, so let's look at this thumbnail. Right, it looks nice. Again, there are many tools to download this thumbnail. I rather do everything in one place, right? Rather than having having everything done in different places altogether. So I'll copy the link of the video that I like. And again, I'm back to the downloader right here. Did I download the thumbnail? Okay, I haven't downloaded. So you can just click over here to download it. It also gives you a score, right? But I mean, you are the one wanting a certain thumbnail for your video. The score here is based on metrics, amazing metrics that they also have as a tool. And I mean, you can decide to follow the metrics, but I'm just moving with the things that I like and what I want to do on my channel, the style that I want. So you are not really stopped by, oh, 58 means that it is a bad thumbnail. Not really, not really. You know your audience. As this now, the the tool doesn't yet have every data. You are not putting in there already the data that you have about your channel, so it doesn't know everything about your channel to tell whether it will actually work for you. So it's just based on general understanding of thumbnails, right? So just have to look beyond that. All right, so let's go back to the downloader. So it's automatically it's automatically get downloaded here, right? So I don't have to worry much about anything again, and I can pick it, use for thumbnail creation automatically. I don't have to drop it anywhere. So I can come over here, right? So I want my, I want the, right, so I have the picture uploaded and I just want to, so I want to use, I want the picture there to place with my picture. I angry. So I'll pick my picture of me angry and then first 24 hours doesn't matter. Yeah, and then the name Nastia I think Dibowska, right? Nastia Dibowska. Replace with Nekabute, right? And then I usually use a green light branding. I have a green light branding and then and use light green and black, white as colors this time. Um, don't change anything else. All right. So I'm already using a template, so no need to go for a template. I just need to add my face. That's the only thing missing. So this is angry me. I'm going to use that. And I'll try two variations, right? So you can also do thumbnails for shorts as well with this particular tool. But most of the things that I do have to do with most videos are actually the 16 by 8, not the 8 by 16. So let's just go for so it's processing, right? So why is it? I've used it for quite a number of thumbnails. I mean, starting from not knowing anything about it to learning what it can do, and I've been amazed. I've been amazed. I will tell you exactly the type of creators I believe this will work the most for. And at the actually work for every type of creator, but I believe this will work most for people who like consistency, people who want to have clear standard on their platform, and people who are not interested in always trying to do something new every time. As much as you can always do something new every time, right? These are people that I think it's going to work for. All right, so this is what it did. All right, let me just plug it over here. I wanted to do something else, but it's fine. So I don't think it's that far from the original. It got my angry face well. He also got the change of name well as well. He tried to do different style, so as well. And I think it's not bad. Looking at you not having to design it yourself. The alternative to this is you taking it to ChatGPT or any of the AI tools, right? If you're on a free account with any of those AI tools, uh, you probably will have a watermark somewhere over there. You don't have a watermark over there, over here. And at the same time as well, one thing I was there trying to do some of those things with ChatGPT is it knows that you are trying to do a thumbnail, but somehow it misses the dimensions of a thumbnail, right? But this tool over here is like your your toolbox or your workplace when it comes to your design. Every form of face that you have is there. You don't have to remind the tool over and over again to make sure that you are smiling. To actually make sure that you're actually using your real face. So many times I was in the same chat using ChatGPT, having my own image over there, right? And I said, okay, design this. It's been 2 days. I come back, right? Designing something. I say, okay, design a thumbnail of me using my image. It goes and picks somebody, a completely different guy, completely different person. So the need for context, I think what this tool has done, right? What Tom's AI has done is that it has put together in a very systematic way, right? It has looked at the flaws of the normal AI tools and organized itself in such a way that it's like a drag and drop type of thing. Stay with the generative AI style stuff at work by a drag and drop type of kind of thing, and that works very beautifully, right? So uh let me just stretch this a little bit and show you how this can go. All right, let's go on YouTube. So you have a favorite creator and you want to become like him, right? You want to have your content like his. So let's say Alice Omozi, right? You love his thumbnail, you like whatever they do, and there's nothing wrong with like I think when you're starting, there's nothing wrong with you like trying different style, trying different type of thumbnails, different type of models when it comes to your thumbnail, until you get the one that stick with you. Like it's better you start exploring early, so that over time you can just end up coming up with your unique standards and things that you actually use in your work. So this is going to be a okay channel, all right? I'm going to do a batch, going to extracting from the entire channel altogether. All right. So let's look at what the channel looks like. So it allows me to select, I can retrieve images up to the last 50, right? So I so I can retrieve images right up to the last 50. And that's a very amazing. Like the 50, I can go on my favorite content creators page and then look for his 50 best thumbnail, the one that I like. And I think that's really exciting. That's really exciting. So I'll not go for 50 today. I'll just pick the ones that do interest me. Right. Pick the one that gets you excited. Can scroll. So this is like his last 50 posts as well, right? So it's actually not just you picking from any any 50 from the channel, but from the last 50. So you can go for the last 50 thumbnails altogether by just picking all of them. All right. But again, if there's a thumbnail that you don't want that doesn't fit in the last 50, right, you just need to go and pick that thumbnail link and just go and download it as a single thumbnail. Right. So I'm done doing my selection. I selected 20 them. All right. So download one image. So probably it should take 17 credits for me. So a lot is going on right now. Look at all these, just pulling it at once. Look at everything happening, just back to back, back to back. So as it is happening, you can just finish thumbnails one entire year of content at a go, right? And do everything accurately. And no AI is forgetting your image or trying to get you to smile. You don't need to try and smile to do 17 facial expressions. You already involved the facial expression you need to use. So this is just to show you how to get many thumbnails for your favorite creators at a go, right? The next thing that you want to do, I think that I find very fascinating, is exploring as well the templates over here. I saw some very amazing ones, particularly in the student creator page, right? I do a lot of, I talk a lot, I work a lot with coaches, right, and consultants. I do a lot of educational content. So let's go into that space. So you start progressively see podcasts, educational type of content, right? I don't think I need to download it. So I just need to recreate the thumbnail, right? Picture uploaded, you can have your picture. So I don't need to go and put my picture again. Um, what I want to have is my company logo. I think I saw a nice logo over there. So I think I would like to have my thumbnail as well, logo and colors, as well as my professional picture. The new text, I'm just trying to add those things. I'm not trying to modify the whole prompt, right? I'm just the new text is the new text is coaching clients magnets. All right, so my picture is already there, so I'm gonna pick my picture. Um, Chrome Star. Okay, let's push things forward a little bit. Let me use the abstract energy. I kind of like it though. Okay, action motion too is cool. I can use actually two, right, at the same time. So I think it's kind of a heavy one. So let me just enhance it. I think it will get everything right. If I take my time, I can rewrite the entire prompt myself, but don't think I want to spend time doing that. But it should understand what has to be done and just know that okay, there are new rules and this is what's needed to now change it and have a new thumbnail. I'm just looking at my angry picture and laughing. All right. So it didn't pick the change of image, right? So what I will try and do, ask it to retry, right? So sometime it may not get it right. It may require some further clarification. All right, not bad, not bad. So he bought my logo over there. I didn't tell him to remove the learning series part, all right, but I bought my logo over there. This can only be way better if I decide to clear the entire and just give it my explanation, right? So he already has the template there. So use my picture, right? Attach, use my logo and no other logo. You can use my logo colors, right? So you should just pick the colors from the logo and just do that. Or you can just tell it explicitly. So green. I know my color code. I can just pick my color code as well and just bring it as well over here. So let me pick a face. I think my face is already selected. Right, that's great. Change remove all other tests and have only coaching client magnet as the bold and catchy. You know, great, 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 great. All right, so I think that's all. We should have something better. Is loading. All right, I think it's just the star that I pick as well. That's why I have this whole circle over here. So I think it got something better for us. So you can see the glow as well as the those things that have those prophecies that have been over there as well. And my logo as well. So, I don't like this picture though. I think I will get a picture like that done. Yeah, it looks great. So you can just download it and have it used. All right. So this tool again is called Thumbs AI. I think I've shown you pretty much how to get something, some great stuff with it. You can also decide to just create your thumbnail from text, right? I design and have a new thumbnail altogether. So a futuristic, sleek, premium, top notch consulting firm with my picture and the text, with my picture and the text, coaching client magnet in bold and attractive way, right? So my picture is already there. Yeah, I mean, you can just upload you can pick a template, but I'm not using a template for this one. I'm just designing a completely new thumbnail. Your face, if your face is not uploaded, you can just upload a picture of yourself and just add the facial expression that you want over here. It's all done right here. So, all right. If you attempt to get maybe the emotional expression and you don't get it at a go, try again a second time, right? I think AI is great, but you always have to be patient. We human beings don't want to be patient, but me, I think it's really great to have a system if you are really taking YouTube serious, to have a place where you don't need to repeat your picture, you don't need to repeat it your star, you don't need to repeat your logo. It doesn't have a short-term memory, right? That kind of thing helps a lot. So pick your original picture, and I'm going to select a star. I really like the star thing, right? What you just did last time just made it more exciting. So I'm going to pick again abstract, action, and maybe move it to the arrow now this time around. And some glow, all right? Let's push it forward. Let it generate something. Let's see what will happen. So the generation is on. Yeah. But when you demand a lot, right, it does take a lot of time. So I think whatever pressure we put on it is worth it. It's worth waiting. Right? So your generation can still on be going on. You don't have to stay on the page. You can just come back later. So these are my faces and my pictures being uploaded, right? All the assets and things that I've done. I can see my uploads over here. All that I ever uploaded right over here. And everything is there. Mm. All right, so let's go to creation so I can see what has been done. Wow, we really went extra this time around. I think I demanded a lot from it. I demanded a lot from it. So let it retry. Let's see what we can do. Uh, so personally, because of some things like that, I prefer to always go with a template. I prefer to go with a template. I think I found it doing better with templates. All right. And then you can decide to also personally modify a template before bringing it over here, or you can decide to modify it over here. All right. So you move the design to a new standard before applying your how they call it, your interest or whatever you want, or vice versa, however you're going to go about it. Okay, I think this is better and this is more realistic. This is actually way better than the first one. Right. So let me tell you a little bit more about this tool. So this is Thumbs AI, and special thanks to Thumbs AI for sponsoring this video. I've been doing a lot of content. I can show you my ChatGPT chat going back to back with Thumbnail. But since I've been given this tool to try, I've never used again ChatGPT for any type of thumbnail. This has solved all those interesting issues, right, or any other tool for thumbnails at all. I think I'm going to make a video. I see it as a tool that can actually be used for many other things when it comes to design, right? Pushing the limits well. So this is let me show you the pricing so that you can have the options I want to go for over here. The yearly pack comes with quite a huge discount. So $137 for a year of subscription, right? And the ultimate, this just goes for $353 for a year. 800 monthly credit. I think like you can do so much. And what you want to do is experimentation. YouTube now has like A/B testing. You can test 3 thumbnails and 3 titles. There is no reason for any content creator who is taking content seriously on YouTube to not have like the best click-through rate. Best click-through rate. So you will need a tool that can actually help you deliver high quality thumbnail way faster. So if you lose the process that I use by just picking maybe the thumbnails from my favorite creator or just going through YouTube, maybe sometimes you are just going through YouTube, right? You are not there to make a thumbnail, but you're just going through YouTube and you're finding nice thumbnail. Now you have a tool that can allow you to just save those thumbnails. So when you want to make your content, because when I pick the thumbnail, the link and put it on the tool, the thumbnail stays there. So when I'm ready to make a thumbnail, I have a large library, no more creativity block or production block or design block, right? You are just on the go. You are just on the go. And then when you're going for the master package, so you get a lot more. Okay, the package comes from different things. So there's the smaller package, right? 2 credit per generation. Unused credit remains available next month. That's another amazing thing. So credit don't go away. So you can have a month where like you don't done so much in terms of design, but still have your credit available, high quality, no watermark, first generation, clone style, reference, YouTube template downloader, all templates, AI tools. Awesome. And everything in the premium also comes here in this other package. Right? And then you have YouTube commercial, right? Priority queue, advanced quality access, quality model access. You have all these nice things over here. So the quality improves, right, as you are moving to a bigger package. And then the ultimate package, you have everything the ultimate YouTube and commercial is right. And if you run a thumbnail, a design business, you make thumbnails for content creators, like you can you can do some very interesting things now. You can really push forward at a quicker speed, right? The limits of what you do. So priority in queue, priority access to new features. These are some of the things that you get in the top package over here. And I think it's definitely worth your investment. If you care about having a system that has your preference being saved, your face being saved, different facial expression without you having to spend 10 hours in the studio trying to get some things right. All right. Being able to have an updated library of thumbnails that you can use anytime. These are two that you should go for. I think they also do have a free package that comes as well with maybe some free stuff. But then you have to do some watermark. In fact, when you come on the original page, right, the front page itself, you can do some free stuff over here. You can work on some thumbnail, but it comes with a watermark, right? So this again is Tom's AI, and this is how to get the best and most viral thumbnail. If you're interested in getting it for yourself, do make sure that you check the link in the description, right? You have a special promo code and then a discount that will also come with. I'm sure there will be something like that for you, right? But if not, this tool is quite new and I think it's still going at a very best price. So you really want to spend time and get it early. All right. Thank you and see you in the next one. Bye bye.